Note from TCW, there's nothing quote unquote traditional about subverting Catholic order to found a headless church, quote unquote, a quote unquote headless church that tends to war amongst itself 24/7 and purposely fails to mention the word Pope in its quote unquote holy emergency plan, except that it is the traditional blueprint of every schismatic and heretical group that has persecuted the church. Truly, today's violators, schismatics, of the 1. Papal mandate law, the Novus sects, SSPX, and the Sedevacantists, are a bullseye for Pius IX's scathing condemnations in his Quartus Supra against all fools who dare oppose the divine constitution of the church. And actually, we're going to talk about this in much more detail, God willing, in the doctrinal proof section, okay? How does Catholic teaching prove that the SSPX are not the Catholic Church, Sedevacantists are not the Catholic Church, obviously the Novus Ordo is not the Catholic Church, and how does it prove that Pope Gregory XVIII is the true Pope, okay? We're going to cover that in much more detail because basically all Sedevacantists, like 99.99% of them, are heretics. They profess either Fenianism or indifferentism. Same thing for the SSPX. They also profess indifferentism, right? And God willing, we'll cover that more in the doctrinal proof section, okay? So I will say this. If you are a Sedevacantist or SSPX or whatever, you have to recognize that your group, your organization, your, let's say, community of people or whatever you want to call it, is comprised of 99% heretics. Okay, I've only seen like a very small number of Sedevacantists who don't profess Fenianism or indifferentism. Basically, like almost all of them profess that, and the so-called clergy as well. Basically, all Sedevacantists, like so-called priests and bishops and stuff, profess heresy.